live, but it's kind of more dramatic anyways to come on in, man. Gonna wait for some eyeballs to join here quick. Got the camera set up weird, so it looks like I have, well, I do have shorter legs and a long torso, but this is ridiculous. Gonna be another hot one today. Talking about like, think high 80s today. I am not cooking when I get home from work. I already told the family we'll go grab some pizza or something like that. I'm not cooking today. Nope, not when it's this hot. What's up, Ken Leonard? How you doing, buddy? Oh man, it's okay if you got to head out. We appreciate you coming in saying hi. I always do. Anybody that comes in, I got a fun little course set up today, so we'll see how it goes. I had it out earlier. Apparently, I think Kathy thinks my Yarbo driving skills need a little bit of an upgrade. So we have traffic cones set out here, and I think she's gonna make me. I'm just kidding. We're gonna do it. We're gonna set up some obstacle avoidance. See how it runs, man. I love the obstacle avoidance. The only thing I'm worried about is the bottom of the cone that's in the grass. So if I do run over the bottom of the cone that's in the grass, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining, man. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not. I just saw some. I just saw an app update earlier. I did not do that though yet. I'm gonna do that later. I just didn't want to do any updates before I had to go out and do a live. We're gonna see how the Mower Pro though, because I have the camera's obstacle avoidance set up. So we're gonna see how the Pro handles out here. So yeah, if anyone's joining, we got TikTok over here. We got. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I hope Kathy's on. Kathy, she's putting out fires all the time too. Usually some I send her too, so she's always kind of got her hand in everything like that. But yeah, if you guys are just familiar, just joining us, I'm Ryan with Yarbo. We're gonna do a live here. We're gonna be out here doing a mow in just a minute. I have a Yarbo core right here. You can see that. TikTok's a little bit. I can move it over. You're not getting the full view on TikTok. There we go. So yeah, we got our Yarbo Lawnmower Pro with our core on right here. I have some traffic cones set up. Apparently they're sending me back to traffic school today. The traffic cones are always a little, I think last time I did it, I think I just curved around one, but yeah, it was all avoiding and all that stuff like that. And I even sent it out earlier. I was testing it out just because we are going live. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna test it out. So yeah, mapped out a whole new area. And of course, I got some kids power washing behind me. It never fails. Every time I go live, somebody's out here power washing. It's great for sound. If it was cold water, though, I'd take it today because it is. It's going to be warm today. I'm going to try to stay in the shade over here today just because the phones are going to overheat. I'll probably overheat, you know. But yeah, like I said, it's not a cooking day when I get home. It's a order a pizza or something like that for the kids' day. Not for me though. Trying to still watch it. So got a hello from Ireland. It's like a Guinness hug in the morning. Yeah, thanks, man. Awesome. I'll get over to YouTube in a little bit. You can keep the questions and all that stuff like that coming. This is the M1, or not the M1. This is the Lawnmower Pro. I forgot what I was using today because I'm looking at the M1. You guys got to see they trashed this thing. I'm gonna flip the cameras around real quick, and we're gonna get started on a little bit of a demo today. It's pretty messy over here right now, though. So yeah, over the weekend, somebody was out here trimming, and look at what they did. This was not from us. Look at that. So I need to power wash some of those too. No respect. No respect when you're not here at the office. Let me turn this around real quick, guys. Wait, turning the wrong thing around. Let me turn this around and turn this around. There we go. I got the tripod up a little high today. Try to get as many of the cones as we can get here. I even labeled this map Cone Fun, so now we'll see. I'm really, so we got about an hour and 3 with this. I do have it rotating from the last cut, so yeah, we're working fully autonomous now. I'm sending it out. We're gonna see how it maneuvers around some of these cones. This is always challenging, you know, because we're moving this location here. Obviously, trees are a lot bigger. You know, things moving are a lot bigger. Some of this stuff it's going from shade to sun, so we'll see how it works and have a good time. If I nick a cone, I don't want to be judged. It's not me driving. But yeah, no, it's I've done this before with the Yarbo. You know, as far as like, so I do have it set up for the ultrasonic sensors and the vision. I do not have gentle touch set up because I don't want to be gently touching these cones because there's nothing in them to keep them from just sliding. So, so we're doing vision and believe the, one second, let me check. Trying to stay, there we go. We're gonna do the boundaries first here. I think now I wanna go to Ireland, guys. I think Yarbo needs to send me to Ireland. I definitely think we need to get over to Ireland. I'm trying to get him to send me to Hawaii or something. Ooh, let me turn this down. Ooh, Iceland. I wouldn't mind going there either. Hey, Ken, you threw me under the bus. Oh, it does say Iceland. I'm so sorry. I was far away from the camera when you said that. Iceland. Okay, I'll go there. Sorry, I was far away from the camera, guys. I was like literally, if I could show you how small the comments are on the camera, and then I was 5 feet away from it. And I don't know if you've noticed these chunk of glasses on my face that are actually like transition lenses. So yeah, I'm pretty blind too. It's gotten worse. My eyesight made it to about 45 and then it took a dive. I mean, I've always had kind of glasses and everything like that, but once I hit 45, it was like going, my eyes were kind of like, yeah, we're done, man. This is good. We're good. We had a good run. Iceland would be awesome too, but then I could always just fly over to Ireland after Iceland. Is there any Yarbos in Iceland? I want to know that. There's got to be, right? I know we're really kicking off in Europe. So we're moving around some cones here on the boundary first. I did incorporate like some trees in here too. We're going fully autonomous right now. These are the trees you got to watch out for though, guys. These are the ones you mark no-go zones in your yard. These branches right here. Doesn't matter what mower you're using or if you're using any, you want to watch out for branches like these because those are the kind that snag antennas and do bad stuff. So you definitely want to set up no-go zones. I have not set up any no-go zones in this yard right here. Just started alive and they're out here power washing. I got to teach these kids. The power of TV, power of the internet. I saw a video up on the online community this morning of a gentleman testing out the Lawnmower Pro. Now I'm jealous. Nice. So he lives in Norway, testing out and he's in Iceland and his Yarbo's out working in Norway. I definitely think I should visit there. I mean, come on. We were in Germany a couple weeks ago launching the Lawnmower Pro. So Europe's very, very important to the Yarbo community. All our friends in Europe. I might have to start doing some like lives, like so I can talk to some of my European friends because usually they're sleeping when I'm doing a live, right? Or going to, right now it's what, nighttime. Thanks for joining us on the TikToks. Got to get the TikTok shop back up and going. I don't know if it's still going there. So yeah, this should be interesting because it's getting cloudy, so we're going in and out of shade and sun and stuff like that. So once we get in the middle, we'll start moving around. I just mapped out an area over here this morning. Fun with cones, man. Everything's better with cones. Ice cream, the cone heads, they were fun. I need to go, if we ever go to Iceland, I definitely want to get in one of those like thermo spas or whatever. Definitely saves on the bath. I know this is boring. We're watching it go around. It's going to go around the border real quick. I did put that tree in here too. So it is maneuvering around that tree right now. I did not set that up as a no-go zone, so we're going around the tree. So YouTube, keep the comments coming. TikTok, man, let me know where you guys are watching from right now. We are just say in the Midwest outside of Chicago right now. No rain yet. We could use a little rain though, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not with the live stream, but just in general. You can see the grass is getting a little scorched. Oh, there's some product up there. Nice job. Just popped up. That might mean Kathy's watching now, so everybody be on your best behavior. Especially me. Like the Canadian wildfire stuff is finally like kind of dissipated a little bit, man. My voice has just been my allergies and my voice. I feel bad for my family in Michigan. Uh-oh, Kathy's here. Everybody be on your best behavior now. I'm gonna need, we got a cone right there. This is the one earlier. Look how close, look at it. It just went right by that cone. So I got the cone in the oh, I got the Rolling Meadows Fire Department watching our Yarbo. Hey guys, yep. Nice when the fire department swings by and watches your demonstration. Or maybe they think I'm gonna do something and they better watch me just in case they got to put out a fire with me. We got a lot going on. I got Mr. Alex over here power washing a deck. So if you hear the power washer. I believe it is moderate bypass. I did not do the touch. I did not do that. Like gentle touch. Because with cones, you wouldn't want to do that. There's nothing keeping them there. So yeah, I believe I have it moderate. So yeah, moderate bypass. Oh man, I done messed up. I'm cutting it at a 4-inch. I got it at 4 inches. I meant to reset it to 3. Um, might have to pause it real quick. I might have to bring the blade down a little bit. This is me taking control of the Yarbo. Ooh, bee. Almost got stung. I'm taking control of the Yarbo real quick, guys. I lowered the blade. I forgot I had the blade up earlier, so I just lowered the blade down. So now we're back up. Yeah, I did it. I did a little. I was out here testing it out earlier, and I had the. Yeah, the bumper's always actually. I have it. Yeah, I have it on the moderate bypass. All right, I lowered the blade a little bit, which I forgot I raised it up earlier. I want to bring it down just a little bit, get these things going. I was trying to get in on my settings there for you, Ken, but that's when I realized the blade was up. So we're almost done with the boundary anyways. Now part of it's going to be 4 inches and the other part's going to be 3 inches, but don't tell anyone. That's a Ryan error. I'm running out of spaces to cut though, because the grass is just not. I have some area over there. The grass has just been not growing as much. But I mean, that's kind of the whole purpose of the Yarbo anyways, is to have it out there maintaining your lawn versus letting it go and then sending the Yarbo out. When you maintain it, you can send it out multiple times a week just to take a little off the ears, like my dad used to say at the barber. Got some eyeballs watching. Yeah, somebody said the obstacle avoidance works great. We'll be interested what happens when the apples start falling from the tree. That's funny because we got a crabapple tree over on the other side, and I was the tracks were just like pulverizing, making applesauce out of the crab apples that were on the sidewalk. They're pretty nasty. Yeah, I noticed like sometimes too though you can run into the trouble when you're like if like like my lawn I should probably just have like gentle touch. But how rickety my old fence is, I might take my whole fence out. So we're almost done with the boundary here. Then we're gonna work inside, see what we can do. Try to avoid some of this stuff. Like I said, I put this giant tree right here into the this one right here, guys. I put that into the it's into this area, and I did not put a no-go zone around it. So we've already seen it moving. I mean, those are the kind of obstacles you're probably gonna have in your yard. The cones I just put up just because we'll see. Let's have some fun with them. I've done a few with the cones before. It's been worked out fine. Works out great. Only thing I was nervous about is like going from shade to sun, you know, with the adjustment on the cameras and stuff. But yeah, the new Pro, so the cameras are up a little bit higher, giving it even more like object avoidance with the cameras up a little bit higher. I'd get a little closer. I'm trying to stay in the shade for you guys. So it definitely sees that cone right there. Oh, touched it, sees it. Let's see what it does. Watch this. Let's see what it does. Scanning it with the side. What if it just left and went home? It was like, dude, I don't want to play games today, Ryan. So we're just about ready to start our cut. See if it's set like a... Yeah, so now it's set here. You can see it set that cone as a no-go zone in the map. So it's just set that right there. So yeah, it's just marking cones, marking objects that are in the grass. And now we're getting ready to cut. It's not gonna be the best cut today, folks, because I got objects all over the place. I don't want you looking at the lines later going, what's going on here? Got a lot of terrain here though, a lot of divots, a lot of coming up to the cone again. So we got a cone and a pole here. Oh, it's on this, oh, I pushed it a little bit, but now we got a pole. Now we're gonna move away. See, that'll be the only thing is like the bottom of these cones, but it's still maneuvered between these two. Now it's coming back on the cone. It sees the cone. I'm actually really impressed. There we go. It might nudge a couple. Man, I got this little bee that just will not leave me alone. I got stung like 2 weeks ago, and there's still, like, I swear that thing went straight to my, like, straight into like a vein into my hand. I could not get any of the stinger out, and I like swapped it. So there we go. It's seeing the cone at least. There we go. Move in, move in. Moving around that cone, sees that pole. Probably shouldn't have set a cone so far up against the pole. Here's my active map, Ken. Coming around this way. You can always kind of see when it sees something too, which is kind of funny. Like it'll give like a little pause, like a, oh, I see something here. So it does have like a 360-degree view. Yeah, it created like a no-go zone for that splotch, like it painted that. Said, hi, Yarbo's awesome, but the GPS is lost around trees. You can remedy some of that by any of the like mowers that are running off RTK, guys, are like, you're gonna come into some of that if you have real dense tree cover. You can remedy some of that by just by the placement of your data center, like bringing it up. But then also when it does, and we are working on a solution for that, should be coming shortly as far as in the app goes, where it will run longer periods of time without GPS. So that way, you know, theoretically, it's running into a another area where it can restore the GPS. So yeah, this is all new technology and stuff like that. I get a couple spots here and there that it gets a little spotty, but hopefully those are, you know, like I said, those will be remedied here shortly. It's definitely an area that is being really like diligently worked on by Yarbo, and I'm sure by all the robotic lawnmower companies and autonomous vehicle companies and stuff like that as far as the GPS. Should be interesting with an about face. See if it gets back. It'll get back on track then. Like I said, I can't promise it won't nudge something over here. These are cones. These are not, obviously they're not, you know, they're not trees or anything like that where you have. But so far so good. Worked around this one over here to the right, created its own no-go zone over there. And then this one too, we just did the same thing here. So now it's aware that there's a cone right here at the end. You guys can see that. So it's just like painting little pictures on the active map, excuse me, of where not to go. That big tree over there will be in there in a minute. It'll create something. Oh, there it goes. See, right when I said that, it popped it up. So it's definitely seeing that there's a tree right there. So far, 1, 2, 3, the obstacles we've created. It's created its own no-go zone around that. So that's pretty cool. You guys get to see that. Obviously, if you have this at home, you could set up your own no-go zones. I know you wouldn't have cones in your yard, but you could have a picnic table. Anytime it goes under something, you really want to watch out. Make sure you have clearance for the Yarbo. Adjust this. I hope they use some of this footage. So it's already marked off that there is a cone here. See how it just turned away now? I'd be interested on the turn here though. I did put it kind of close to the border. This could be another Ryan error real quick here. So it's picking it up with all the cameras now. So we did just maneuver around the cone there. You guys saw that? That's pretty cool. I will say when you don't automatically set up no-go zones, like you will get like a little bit further away from the cut that you want. So if you can manually put those in, you get a lot closer to the cut that you want. See how it kind of veers off, but that's okay. That's what we're trying to show you guys, like, because you never know, maybe something fell in your yard or... How's YouTube going? Anyone out there? Everyone seems to be in better locations than me right now. Iceland. Got another one, but it won't pop up on the way back. I'll show you to hopefully pop up another one. It's going back towards the tree now, so you can kind of see right here where the, I can zoom in a little bit on this map. It's going back right up here right now. It's created like a red zone there or by the tree. I don't think it understands yet just how big the tree is, though it will in about a minute. That spot will probably get a lot bigger. But yeah, I purposely wanted to put the tree in the in this as well. Oh, what I was nervous about is like I do have the tow hitch on the back, just in case it took any turns. I did not take that off. It's not aware that it has it on right now, that it has something jutting out its rear end. Oh, thanks for saying you saw some. You've seen a lot of improvements. That's awesome. Got another cone coming up. It's really gonna. It moved a little. There we go. See, it moved. Let's see if it set up something now in the map around this cone. Yep, another red zone right there. So it just set up another red zone in the map, another no-go zone right there. You guys can see it. So every time it encounters something, it's setting up these like these zones. It's going to take a long way around a cone right now. So the front cameras see it, and you got your monocular cameras on the side. Then you have your binocular cameras on the back. I was wondering if maybe the tow hitch was going to block any of that. I don't. Working our way around a cone. This is all autonomous too, folks. I'm not controlling this. Now we're going to try to go up to another cone. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, but you said I think it saves those, doesn't it? Like if it's and I know I know that app came out where it was like that, because that didn't used to be the case where you like it would do those on its own. And I know you can remove and add them as well. So those aren't remembered, Ken says. Okay. Which part of me's glad, because I had like I had an area in my yard there where it was like not it created like, I don't know if it was like shadows or something happened there. So it was almost like a false no-go zone it created. You've seen that up on the hill too with some of the low-hanging branches that from the tree cover. But I'm glad it's not recording. I'm glad it's not keeping them on this one, because I'll probably come back out and cut this area and without the cones. But yeah, you can see the tracks. We've gone around the cones. This obstacle avoidance stuff is pretty fun. Yeah, the no-go zones too. I know with the snowblower and stuff like that, they were talking about too, and the obstacle avoidance as well. Just because we do have, usually you have to do, they're working that obstacle avoidance on the snowblower as well. That way if you have cars in your driveway, because nobody's ever parked at the same spot. There's really like the endless possibilities of upgrades and improvements and all that stuff like that. But every time we do something like that, then it usually involves improving something else at the same time. But yeah, so far so good. I'm a little worried about this cone over here that's kind of on a hill and in shade and in the sun. I'm not worried for the Yarbo. I'm just worried out of my own personal anxiety. But yeah, so far we've created 1, 2, 3, 4 little no-go zones on this route. Yeah, Ken, you were talking about that with the parking lot. Just got to make sure you park in the same spot. I actually just zone out my driveway, do one area, and then a lot of times I'll just move the cars to the area I've just completed. I know that you don't have to do that. Hopefully I can park in the garage this winter, but that's going to involve me getting rid of a bunch of boxes that something came in. I remember when I first started with Yarbo, they were like, it was like the second week, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna drop one off at your house." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean you're just gonna drop?" Like they didn't. I mean, I was new. I was like, "You're just gonna drop one off at my house," and I mean that's the best way to learn, though. For me, I'm a hands-on type of learner. I like to be out. You know, I can't say I always read the manual. Sometimes I get in trouble for that. Yarbo's manual is great. Their wiki page is great. They're always like kind of lead you into the right spot. But I'm not one of those guys that asks for directions sometimes. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better here. Maneuvering around a tree over there. That's another one. Oh, here's where the tow hitch. I was like, ugh. Might get an update on that. This is the only turn, so it's going around a tree right now. It tells you in your app, though. It says Yarbo's navigating around an obstacle. Ooh, and I just hit a stick. That must have been massive. So you can see what it's created up here, guys. Sorry if you can get in here. This is where we're actively working. I'm actively working around that's a big tree right there. Actively working around it. I know some people were talking about GPS and everything like that. I mean, that's a pretty substantial tree with a lot of coverage. This is the only spot I was a little nervous about the tow hitch still on the back because it's not aware that it has the tow hitch on the back. So when it's turning, I might crank into that tree a little bit. So we're coming up. We got another cone here. Now we're kind of coming straight at it. It knows it's there at this point. Whether it knows how wide it is at the bottom or it's kind of taking a look at it, working its way around. There's a big divot there in the ground too, so we're going to come up on that as well. As soon as I set it with that tree, there we go. I thought I lost a signal with that tree cover just for a second there. I was like, what? So you see how we just maneuvered all the way around that cone right there? That was pretty awesome. Or I'm just a geek who likes this stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it's fully autonomous. I'm not doing anything right now. I got the Lawnmower Pro module on the front. We're doing a 3-inch cut now. I brought it down to 3 inches, 20-inch width. I thought I put a 4-inch overlap on here, but I'm not quite. Now I'm looking at it going, might be. There we go. See, I will say it does give liberty though. Like if you don't set no-go zones, it will give like liberty as far as like how wide sometimes it'll go around it. You can tighten those up by doing it yourself. You know, manually putting in those no-go zones, you can really tighten it up. Just get a cleaner cut. But if you just want to send it out in your property and you got a few trees, you got a few things out there, I mean, send it out, you know. It's going to come up on another cone here in a minute. So we got this big divot in here too. So we're going, you'll see it go downhill here. This is that big sewer dig I've mentioned. It's moving around that cone. That's what I'm talking about though. Sometimes it'll take a little bit bigger of a liberty around stuff if you don't set these in yourself. Like you could manually set that in around this cone right here and just to get a tighter cut around it. If you do say you have a flagpole in your yard or something like that. You know, you can set it up around. It's going to come up on a couple different cones though. So right now we are with the tree, that cone, that cone, that cone, sorry, this cone over here. We are doing really well. Now that big tree there I would set up as a no-go zone personally because I could just hear it. I just heard it hit some sticks. If I get something caught under the deck, that's on me. I didn't even look over there. But it's maneuvering around. Like I said, I would prefer, like if you're gonna do this, here's where the tow hitch I got on the back. Oh, it made it, it cleared it, okay. I would prefer to do something like this where you're setting it up. You guys can kind of see it go around. I wish I was a little closer. It's finding its way, finding its way. And now I'm going to put it through another test right away because it's going to come out of there. This one's interesting because this one's in half shade and half sun. So this is the cone I was kind of like, I'm kind of interested in here. Oh, hit a stick too. All right, we saw it. Here we go. Maneuvering around. Look at that. I can move up a little bit. I think I'm in the... Moving around. So now we've just created another zone, and it's going to create another one as it goes by. So give you an update, you guys, what we're looking at here. This is the one that just came by. Now it's going to come up on another cone here, which should be in the path. Might be just off. You guys can kind of see now. So we're coming up on that cone here. There, right there, popped up, red spot. So it maneuvered around this cone. So this is the obstacle avoidance, folks. This is pretty impressive. I don't know about you guys, or if you guys are enjoying this. I did not create these as no-go zones. It's just, you guys can see it's just going, it's not gonna be the prettiest cut, guys. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because obviously you can't go straight around these, but I don't care. The point of this was not to show, you guys have seen enough of Yarbo cutting. Now it's time to see some of the features. There's our tow hitch on the back, guys. Ken Leonard made me stand on it yesterday. Yeah, we'll do some dead end stuff too. Okay, there we go. Trying to stay hydrated. Watching it go around obstacles, this is so much more fun than got another cone. Doing great now. So they got a taco truck set up across the street. You think they would notice? I don't work for that company, but you think they'd notice if I just went and got up on their taco truck? I wonder if it's free too. What if I just got in line? So we're behind a tree right now, maneuvering. I can't wait till this tree is out of the picture here, because it blocks the whole Yarbo. Thanks for joining on TikTok. If you guys have any questions about Yarbo, let me know. All I can think about now is that food truck across the street. It's a taco truck too. Oh, hey. Yeah, I don't have any dead ends on this property. I could go find some though. That's a good thing. We'll do that. The only dead end I got mapped out is my life. If I could get a dead end to that taco truck across the street right now, I would. I feel like friendly neighbors should be like, hey man, we got a taco truck today. Why don't you guys just come over, get what you want, chips, salsa, you name it. So we're maneuvering around cones. We're out here maneuvering around cones today, and Ken is telling me about dead ends. What about the cones, man? How awesome is this? I'm gonna go a little berserko now that, like I said, we got a taco food truck across the street. We're doing obstacle avoidance now with Yarbo, guys. So far, it's like an A+. We've gone around all the cones. We've gone around all the trees. Obviously, then the cut looks a little whatever, but you get the point. The grass is still getting cut. But no, I mean, look at that. I mean, you can see right there on that shot, I mean, how perfect, like it goes around the cones. I always get a little loopy about an hour before lunch. That blood sugar starts to mess with me. Then it's time. I know when I'm getting hungry. My wife said, if you go out to lunch today, could you pick up some aluminum foil? I was like, what restaurant do they sell that at? So far, so good. We're doing really good here with the Yarbo Obstacle Challenge. Really, the only obstacle so far has been my ability to answer questions. So, coming down a divot here, you can see it working around some slopes. Oh, saw his buddy again. So we're seeing that cone right there, going around. It's taking the long way around this time. I thought we were done with that cone. I think it's having fun out here. We're working fully autonomous. If you see those squiggly lines, do not send that to my dad. He'll judge me for that cut. Please don't send that to my dad. There we go. There we go. All right, coming up now, time to move. I'm gonna move over a little bit. I'm under a tree right now, so I'm trying to stay in the shade. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. We're having fun. Got another cone. I'm really impressed. I don't know about you guys so far with the obstacle avoidance. What's going on YouTube? Anything? I better go check that out. Oh, we haven't got this cone in here yet, but look at all the little areas. So it's set up all these little areas here. Don't go there, don't go there, don't go there, don't go there, don't go there. That tree is finally out of the picture. We're 47% done with this cut, 48, 33 minutes left, 3,206 square feet. I mean, that's one of the amazing things about the Yarbo in general is the Yarbo app. It really is a phenomenal app to help you navigate doing yard work and snow blowing and leaf blowing. It's just one of the big perks and assets of Yarbo ownership is the app itself. The online community is great too. People will Somebody, oh, I forgot to tell you, somebody in the online community offered to make me a really awesome shirt. I won't say it yet because I'll wait till it, but an awesome Yarbo shirt. Somebody was making those, and one of our product pioneers was making a shirt and offered me. So I might have a awesome new Yarbo shirt to wear on camera here pretty soon. I like the t-shirts, don't get me wrong, but I need breathable, especially during this weather because it's like 90. Like I need to be able to breathe. If I don't have a little funk going by the end of the day. Here we go, coming up on this cone. What's gonna happen? Got a good view right there. Be interested to see. Now it's probably gonna see me because I'm right here. Got the zero turn on. So we got the binocular cameras on the side, binocular on the back, and binocular on the front. So it gives it a 360-degree vision with the Yarbo. See how it maneuvers around this way. Getting a good view right there, huh? The Ryan collection by American Eagle. Man, I bought a pair of Wranglers from Walmart the other day, guys. I'm really getting into this. I'm really getting into this yard cutting, yard stuff. I'm in my almost 50, guys. I'm starting to wear them Wranglers. I need to get some good boots. Let's see if I can get that expense past Kathy. Nice pair of boots out here. Yeah, I don't dress to impress anymore. I dress like just to survive the day. I will say where I don't compromise is shoes. Like I gotta have a pair of Chuck Taylors. I gotta have a pair of Nike Air Max. I got a couple pair of Nike Air Max. I gotta have and then I got my work shoes that I just wear, like some sneakers when I'm out doing this, but they don't have to be anything crazy. But yeah. Well, I didn't realize. So when I moved out here to my house, I moved out here like 3 years ago, and like my whole area, I could see why like the Native Americans built a lot of pottery and everything like that. I mean, you get down like within a foot, you're hitting clay where I live. Like, I mean, it's thick, solid clay. Obviously the glaciers went through here, but that clay is like, I went through so many different pairs of boots and like in shoes when I first moved here, just doing yard work, because the people that owned my house previously did not do the yard work like they should have. So I was out there mucking a lot of stuff, you know, and I would go through shoes constantly. So now I have like a dedicated pair of boots that just are just for when I have to get deep into this clay. But it's great for like growing, man. I mean, like my gardens are awesome here. It's great once you get down, but once that clay gets on your shoes, forget about it. So we've now maneuvered around this cone as well. And we're coming up on another cone. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cones in the map here. Now we're coming up on another one. Might miss this one on this turn and come back. Just on the edge. Look at that. It's like going, okay. So I did see that cone now. So now we got another cone. That's 7 cones in the cone challenge. Not one has been knocked over. I don't know why. I'm way more excited about this than you guys. I have not had one cone knocked over. Did I just jinx myself? I don't know. But to me, this is fun. I don't know. What else are you going to do on a beautiful Wednesday? Can't beat it right now. It's probably about 80 degrees. I've been in the shade. Little breeze. Nothing crazy. 83. Okay. Doesn't feel like it yet, so we're good. All right, let's check out the YouTube. Appreciate everybody following us and watching us, man. You guys can be doing anything today. The fact that you're watching me with my Yarbo go around cones, I really appreciate it. We appreciate you guys too. All right, never another. Oh, Ken's answering the turning questions over there. Now we're Googling boots. Now I want some boots. I need some Yarbo boots though. It's funny because they have some really nice, like you can go on the accessory page at Yarbo, but like most of the sizes are European sizes. So if you do order anything like the shirts or hats, understand that. They tried to put a coat on me and it didn't fit. But I'm like a winter coat. I would like a nice winter coat though. But I'm a bigger guy. I like lift weights. I you know, like I'm not like an average, like, I'm not like, I don't have an average type of build. But yeah, it's pretty funny. I did do a commercial one time, not for Yarbo, back in my day where I went to the fitting. I was playing a superhero in this thing. It was just a fun commercial. And they did try to put a muscle suit on me. And they were putting the muscle suit on me. And the lady was like, he's too big for this. Like, you can't put, so that made my ego feel good. But that was about 10 years ago when I was young. And now I'm an old man who barely gets around, so. So yeah, folks, if you're just joining us, we are doing an obstacle avoidance challenge with Yarbo. I have cones set up all over the place. So we have cones set up all over the place right now. So far, you can see it's gone around all the obstacles. If you guys are interested though, just check out yarbo.com. Right now I have the Lawnmower Pro module on, but you could put the Smart Assist module, you could put the snowblower module, leaf blower module, all that fun stuff on the front of it. It is fully autonomous. It's working all on its own right now. I'm not doing anything except making really crazy dad jokes behind the camera. So yeah, no, it's nice to be out here though. It's a beautiful day. We only have about 3 cones left. And then for the area, probably about 20 minutes left on the cut in general. But, so I mean, it's been doing so good right now. Not that I didn't expect it to do good. I did expect it to do good. I expected it to do exactly what it's doing. But the fact that it's doing it without me, you know what I'm saying? That's what's awesome about Yarbo, is that it's just out working autonomously. It doesn't need me. Now you guys see I do need a haircut though if you guys come around. Thanks for letting us know we make you laugh a little bit here. So yeah, I should walk over and do a live. We should just go over to the food truck when I'm done here. It'll be my lunchtime anyways. I could just walk over there. I could actually hook the cart up to the back too. Maybe we could tow some tacos home. Ooh, I just thought of a new live stream idea, guys. Towing Tacos Tuesday. Let's see how many tacos we can get in a cart towing around with the Yarbo. Or I could just sit in the back and eat tacos and it could tow me. So that's awesome. Now we've maneuvered around there. I could show you guys the exactly what's been going on here. So we've created now all red, 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 and then this cone right here, red. So all of the cones have popped up. This is what we got left. As you can see, I just want you guys, all honesty, you see there's no red here. I have not set up any no-go zones here. So this is all the Yarbo. I can show TikTok too. This is what we got here. These are all the reds that have, now it's seen the cones. It's created these little red areas. Over here, there's no red areas yet. I have not set up any no-go zones. I have not set up anything in this. It's working all on its own. I might move over here to Actually, every time I go over there, I get bit up by bugs. So I'll just tilt it this way a little bit. We can see it working. I'll move over there in a minute, but I don't want to get bit up. You hear those cicadas too? Whee! This live stream hosted by Ryan and a bunch of cicadas. Come out this way a little bit. Just trying to stay in the shade. Trying to keep the tripod straight too, in case we use any of this footage later on. Hey, thanks for joining us on TikTok too. First one to give us a like on TikTok from now on gets a shout out from me. Shout out from the Yarbo guy. I might go put myself in there and be a no-go zone in a minute. See, yeah, once you get out of the no-go zones, you see the stripes are all good to go. Once you get all of the obstacles, so it does return to its regularly scheduled broadcast. It's Wednesday. It feels like a Friday almost. Getting there. We're getting there. Now I'm going to have to come up with something fun. All right, Ken, take care, buddy. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it, man. Oh, we are in. Okay, I can do. I got to get off this. All right. I got 4 phones. I grabbed the wrong one. Alrighty. Everybody loves Ken Leonard. So Ken's one of our guys. He was on our last round table. If you guys just watch on YouTube and stuff, he's on our last round table. Great Yarbo user. Can really guide you ways. We have some good users out there, you know, like just really that are the ones that are testing out product. We have some of those product pioneer testers out there who test out our product, tell us what works, what doesn't. I know we talked about that. You know, we were talking about the some of our new products we got coming out, and we've already changed some things up. You know, the trimmer's coming. Just got word like that. So we had our product pioneers put that through the ringer. So there's been some changes being made to that to make it just a better product all around. So that way when it gets in the user's hands, it's the best product that we can put out. This is the Pro prototype on it right here too. So I know some changes have already been made to the Lawnmower Pro. But really it's just, you know, real world tests. I mean, if something doesn't work, we're not going to put it out there. And that's what it's all about. It's about getting the right product out there into people's hands. So now we're in a ditch here, working around this little, I know somebody on YouTube was just talking about that as well. So you're kind of seeing it maneuver around there. I would not be shocked if it's a pretty steep, it's not even a ditch. It's almost, it would be the same as like a kind of a reservoir in front of the house type of thing. So I'm interested to see what it's doing over here. I was interested to see if it created like a little zone over here because it's such a, so it says Yarbo's path adjusting right now. So yeah, this is such a deep, it's such like a deep chasm right here. So it's working its way around. You can see while it does that, because it is such a deep like crevice hole. It's working its way through there right now, but it's just mathing things out. So there you go. You can see how deep it is too. That's what's great about the tilting head on the Yarbo though, is that it can go into those ditches like that. Can handle 70-degree slopes, but it's with the pivoting head, it pivots sideways and forward, so it can handle that uneven grass. It's really meant to be an all-season all-season tool. So we'll come around a couple more cones here shortly. I want to move over there, but I don't want to get bit up by bugs. So there's the dilemma here, but we only have like 10 minutes left. Let me move, get you guys a little bit different of an angle here. I guess I don't necessarily have to stand in the bugville. It's just really ratty over here with bugs. Alrighty, come on over here quick. It's still in the shade. So now we're coming back over here. Got another cone now. So we've maneuvered through, let's see here. Maneuvering around another cone here. So far we've gone by one tree, giant tree, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now 8 cones. Not one has been knocked over. Not trying to jinx things here, guys, but not one has been knocked over. So this, you're getting the Yarbo object avoidance challenge here. I'm having fun. So now we're maneuvering back around this big old ditch. It's crazy how it sees that big ditch right there. But I think they were talking about that. That's what you're talking about on YouTube as far as that as well. You create dead end zones there. You can play around with it, have some fun. Another cone. Oh, I got a big old stick too. You're gonna hear that crunkle up. Hold on. Not yet. That's good. I know that stick's gonna get in there. Snap it. Snap it. There it goes. All right, so this is interesting. We're moving around this cone here, but it's one of those that's in the shade in the sun. So I'm always like to see. There we go. So you could set this up as a no-go zone too, like if you want like a closer cut to things. But I'm using all object avoidance right now. I'm not using any no-go zones, anything like that. I do have the tow hitch on the back. I was a little nervous about that, depending on like the smart turns, and because my whole goal is to not knock over any knock over any cones. So we're right there. Going around the cone again. Yarbo's making it look easy. So this is one of those things, so you can see, these are all the kind of areas it's set up. This is the big ditch that it's going into right now. But we have all these cones. You'll see how steep this is too, because you'll see the Yarbo when it goes down there. I know I purposely put that in there because I wanted it to go around there. I wanted it to go through different terrains, all that stuff like that. So somebody says, I have a bald spot in front of my charging pad. Yarbo turns around the same spot every time. Yeah, I mean, you could, like, I know they're working on like having it just back into the docking station. Like that's something that's on the agenda, just having it back in. But the snowblower actually has that where it goes in front because it clears off the docking station. So, you know, depending on which different module, you could move your docking station every now and then too. Just reinstall your docking station. That won't affect your maps or anything like that. Yeah, it's always, you can always play around with locations of your docking station too. I've moved mine many a times. I move it out here all the time as well. Oh, see that? Boom. Did the gentle touch with the bumper on the cone and we're off again. One cone left, folks. Will it survive? You guys taking bets on YouTube? Anyone taking bets? TikTok? We taking bets, man? So it's Wednesday. You're watching Yarbo. You can learn more at yarbo.com. This is our Lawnmower Pro module on the front. I saw a good video on Facebook earlier of kind of a test of the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. This is a guy who tests out a lot of robotic lawnmowers. Just remember, Yarbo is not a dedicated robot lawnmower, just a robot lawnmower. It's the only modular design out there, so it does turn into a snowblower, leaf blower. It has a tow package on the back, so you can tow carts, dethatchers, aerators, yard sweepers, granule spreaders, liquid spreaders. They do have the trimmer attachment coming out on the back. We just sent an update. We're sending an update out on that too. I know a lot of people have questions about the trimmer. So Yarbo's been very transparent about getting the product right. It was always going to kind of come out towards the end of summer anyway, so I don't know how much usage. But yeah, they're working on a couple different things, so they made some changes to it. They've changed the height capacity to go by 1/4 inches. With the demo that I had, it was 2, 4, or 2. What was it? I think it was an inch. So it was 4, 3, and 2. Now we're going to be able to adjust it so you can go 1/4 inches. They're going to install also a floater. So what that's going to do is not scalp your lawn if it goes into a ditch like we got up here. Obviously, you don't want to scalp your lawn with that. So that is coming out too. And then also a quick release function as well. So there's no more hardware to get the trimmer on, get the trimmer off. That's important too, the quick release function. So you're gonna love the changes to it. We went through with our product pioneers, they used it and they were like, this works, this doesn't work. And the main point is that I know everybody's been waiting for it and they're excited for it, but I'm telling you, like, they're just putting out a better product. You're gonna get a better product. So just hold tight. Everyone be patient, hold tight, and they also have some. They'll also have some nice rewards for your guys' patience as well. So anybody is out there, you're gonna get some nice rewards for your being patient. And not only do you get nice rewards for being patient with Yarbo and the manufacturing and all that stuff like that, but you get you'll get rewarded with a much better product. So we're excited about it. I know you guys are all excited about it. Same with our Lawnmower Pro. I mean, that's still on schedule. Everything with that's good, but they've already, just in the time that I started testing it out, there's already been some upgrades here and there, you know, as far as that goes. So you guys will really love all the changes that Yarbo's doing. It's really just, you're gonna like the product. Oh, you're glad you're mowing awesome. Yeah, get the object detection set up right. If you do have lights or anything expensive like that, I mean, it doesn't hurt to put no-go zones around those. I mean, so far, I mean, we've done great. I mean, this is awesome. But you never know. Sometimes with cameras too, you can never tell. I mean, there's always going to be, you know, there's shadows. There's you know, there's always different things. You know, your camera could get dirty, or some mud could get tossed up on it, or, you know, so better safe than sorry. You can always do no-go zones. But today we've passed this test with flying colors. Got one more cone to pass, and that's it. If we do it, then we've aced the test today. I might even still get over to that taco truck across the street. Be like, yeah, I work here. I'm your lawn guy, and just show up with a mower. This is the only problem with standing over in this little corner here is the mosquitoes. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in so far. We've been doing the Yarbo object avoidance. Did it just see that cone already? And it did. That's the last one. It saw it, so we marked it up. All our cones have been marked in here now, guys. We have about 10 minutes left on this cut, which is perfect. So we cut at about 3 inches today. You can tell we need water. Everything needs water. We are on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Facebook, sorry, I'm not seeing your comments right now, but I will look at them afterwards. We appreciate all your comments. Even the negative Nancy's out there, it's okay. Let's remember, we're all in the infancy of robotic lawnmowers. It's just the start. Everyone, like, it's amazing what they do. But in 5 years, you're gonna look at this stuff and be like, oh my gosh, like they're just, it's gonna be night and day with everything. So that's what's great about the Yarbo is we're always updating, always, you know, software, firmware, always updating, always upgrading, you know, always looking for that next. It started 10 years ago as a snowbot, folks. Now it's a modular yard tool. Like now it's a lawnmower right now that's going around cones in a yard, you know? In a couple weeks, I'll have the leaf blower on. We'll be collecting leaves. I'll have the Mower Pro on. Maybe we'll be mulching some leaves up too. Just doing fun stuff like that. So I don't like it. I see a lot of these comparisons about robotic lawnmowers, and it always seems like somebody has to take a side, you know, and that's not it at all. We're not trying to compare ourselves to other robotic lawnmowers. Yarbo's meant for big yards. It's meant for tougher yards. It's meant for long driveways. It's meant for just big yards and people that want that free time back, not a robotic lawnmower that's going to sit on the shelf for 6 months out of the year. Yarbo's not sitting on the shelf. If you need to tow some things around, hook up the tow hitch, tow your carts, tow your tools, tow all that stuff. In the wintertime, if you live in a climate above the Mason-Dixon line, you know, you can put that, you know, snow blower on the front or leaf blower when you need to clean things up. Like it's silly to like compare a small robotic lawnmower to this multi-tool that is Yarbo. I mean, it's not the same thing, guys. Like I've seen a lot of those other ones too. Yarbo's got that 20-inch width on the deck. We've now, with the Mower Pro, switched up to stronger motors, 300 watt. We got the dual blades underneath now instead of the, but you could still convert it over to the like flywheel disc with the razor blades as well. So, I mean, everything has been, the deck's been widened underneath, but I see a lot of those smaller robotic mowers. You get a 16-inch cut or, you know, even smaller than that. And it doesn't have to be pick a side. I mean, I think everybody can learn from each other at this point. Hey, this works, this could work better. You know, it doesn't always have to be pick a side, pick a team. We're all so divided all the time in everything we do. Like, it does not have to, like, politics or, I mean, you can't jump out of things. It's like we're all divided. Everyone's got to pick a side. Everyone's got to join a tribe, you know, like the Yarbo tribe or this tribe or, you know, you name it. And it's like, it doesn't have to be that way. You know, there's room for everything to exist. Yarbo's doing something different. It's doing the modular design. It's doing the, you know, they want it to be for the big yards. They want it to be for people to have free time. It just can't be about, you know, we don't want it sitting on the shelf for 6 months. It's just not the way it goes. But like I said, let's all keep it respectful, be nice to each other. I mean, there's no, I see like grown men out there challenging other grown men in this. I'm like, guys, we're all in the same thing, man. We love our lawns. We love our free time. We love technology. We're all trying to do the best. So that's just my Jerry Springer's 2 cents at the end of the day. Just be nice, just be kind, and let's all enjoy the journey of these robotic yard tools and lawnmowers. I need a drink of water after that. Almost done with this cut, guys. We don't have too much going on left. We've now navigated all the cones. Sorry, checking out. You guys are going crazy on YouTube today. I love it, man. A lot of comments, a lot of good stuff. So yeah, this is all we've done today, folks. I'm gonna move the tripod real quick. These are all the cones we've avoided today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a partridge in a pear tree right over there. So we've navigated, I can say words. I'm about ready for lunch, you can tell, man. I'm starving. We've navigated all this fun stuff. And we just got a little corner here left to cut. And then, yeah, that'll be the live stream today. Yarbo gets an A+ today. Unless it comes back and hits this cone just to spite me, but I'm just kidding, it wouldn't do that. It doesn't know spite. That's a human quality. Coming back over. Almost finishing up the cut here. Obviously, you got some crazy zigzags because we're working around all these cones today. But yeah, I'm really impressed, man. We had a good day today. This was fun. Oh, I'm gonna lose TikTok if I get over here. I'm gonna let it come back over here so I can get Wi-Fi on, guys. Since we're wrapping up this cut anyways, I don't wanna lose my TikTok here. Need to get back on the Wi-Fi. There we go. Got a good Wi-Fi. Then we'll come back here. We're in the shade. So yeah, 10 out of 10 on the cones. Not bad at all. Can't do any better than that, right? That was fun though. Appreciate it. Somebody said on Facebook, they were like, "Why just set it up with a like?" Oh, object avoidance. Put a car. Oh, sorry guys. Put a car in the and have it go around in the grass. I'm like, oh, I did see the live. Oh, I do see Facebook, guys. Let me check it out real quick. Yeah, I have. Somebody asked what it has to be set at. I have moderate bypass set up right now. Worked like a charm. Oh, there you go. Park an SUV in the yard. I would probably set a no-go zone if I had an SUV in the yard. Just me, me personally. Try not to park on my grass, so, but that's just me. Yeah, thanks for all the comments on Facebook. Saw Craig Wright was watching. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate it, bud. So you guys got to see the Yarbo obstacle avoidance in action. This was all on its own. I did nothing today. Excuse me. Well, I did set up the cone, so I feel like I should, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to not get paid today. But yeah, I set up the cones. Yarbo's finishing up the cuts. You guys can see this. This is all the area. These are all the areas of the cones. This is the ditch. This is the big tree. These are the cones, these little red blotches here. We got 2 minutes left on this cut. And then I'm going to bring Yarbo over here. And then we'll wrap it up and everyone can go eat lunch and do what you got to do. What you guys eating for lunch today? I did bring a lunch, but now I want tacos, so I don't know. Before I left home today, I offered to take my family out to pizza later, so I have to get that done. And my voice is starting to go. I blame the Canadian wildfires. Woo! Oh, did I? I want to make sure. I think the cut was done and I took it back over manually. Let me make sure. Yep. So the cut's done. I'm going to end this and bring it back over here so you guys can get a good view of it here. Of the Yarbo lawnmower. I've been able to keep up with TikTok, guys, but thank you guys for keeping with us today. Drive it on over. You guys can, before I send it back to the docking station. I got two Amazon trucks butt to butt back here. You see this? Just butting up against each other. I always wondered how they did that. So yeah, folks, that was the cut today. Watch me run over a cone. Just to show you that these cones, just to show you. So this is me driving. Just to show you guys real quick that I didn't do any funny stuff. See, there you go. That's me driving, by the way. That's not the object avoidance. Don't judge me. I just moved it out of the way. So yeah, guys, that was the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro today. We got a cut in, got a 3-inch cut, 20-inch width. It avoided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cones and a giant tree over there. I had a blast. That was fun. Let us know what some of the other features you guys want to see. Sorry, I just put myself on crooked land. I did not do myself any favors. So yeah, folks, that's it with the cut today. I'm really impressed. We got the obstacle avoidance. We went around all these cones, we went around trees. I even had the like somebody said, stand on it yesterday. The trailer hitch on the back here just shows you how strong that is. I'm a bigger guy. I'm more worried about me falling than this thing. So yeah, but stick around. We will be back. If you guys are interested in the Lawnmower Pro, you can hear my voice going, right? You can check out yarbo.com. This is the Lawnmower Pro right here. This is one of our prototypes. Kids are going to lunch. Everyone's leaving. So yeah, and this is our Yarbo core. If you want a deal and you want to start mowing right away, I will say that our M1 and our core are $500 off on Amazon right now. So if you want to place an order there and you got to get up and mowing, because this is only available on pre-order right now. Should be shipping here within the next month of the Lawnmower Pro. But if you're like, hey, I just bought land, I need it mowed now, you can go to Amazon or yarbo.com and check out our M1, which is our standard lawnmower, which is awesome too. If you got a nice, just to maintain a nice big yard, that's awesome too. With winter coming up, you can bundle it with the snowblower package right now. You can get the leaf blower package too. All those, you can get great deals right there. So yeah, check it out and go enjoy your lunch. It's Wednesday. I'm gonna eat. I'm starving. And thank you so much for watching Yarbo's Obstacle Avoidance Challenge. I had fun. Hope you guys did too.